Welcome everyone to the TGIF edition of the Advocate News Meeting. I'm editor-publisher Chris Cobbler. With me as always to my left.
I'm Becky Cooper, managing editor.
And to my right.
Tony Belandron, city editor.
And behind the camera.
Thomas Martinez, digital editor.
All right. Let us know what you think of the stories we're working on, any suggestions you have for stories we should be working on. That's why we come on every weekday.
5-second rule.
5 second, you're good. Tom dropped something. But,
you ever see that commercial about the 5-second rule? The guy drops something on the kitchen floor and throw that crap on the floor.
Anyway, I was going to say, we're checking on Salem Road. There's a wreck that apparently closed the area this morning, but we're checking on the details of that.
Oh, I forgot to tell him. Is that the motorcycle wreck?
Well, I think it's different. I think it's different.
It was two separate wrecks.
We're also checking on a motorcycle wreck out on the loop near Briggs Road. That's a different
I
location.
forgot to tell her that. Does she know this?
Yes.
Okay.
She and Kara are working on those two.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other police items we're checking on? I guess those are the main ones to update people on that we will have posted to victoriaadvocate.com and in Saturday's paper as we find out more. I'll get everybody warmed up with a couple of quick trivia questions. So this will make you want to chat away. I'll type in hello first too, so you get how
Wow, that was
right.
10%.
What?
We better get going, huh? Tom's running out of battery.
Uh-oh.
All right. What group of musicians was slated to sail on the doomed Titanic in 1912, but in a life-saving twist of fate, boarded the SS Baltic instead? So what group?
Year?
1912, when the Titanic sank.
Oh, what group of musicians?
With musicians was getting on there.
They're sick.
I don't know. You know your 1912
No.
musicians. It was the Beatles. No.
Yeah. Count Basie.
Count Basie. No, he's after that, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
and then for Tony, the second question: while the Wonderful Wizard of Oz is by far L. Frank Baum's best-known Oz tale, it was just the beginning of a long-running book series. How many Oz books did Baum write? How
He
many?
wrote a bunch.
He wrote a lot down the Tillamook Road. I don't know. I would say 9.
We just want the number?
Yeah, number. How many?
I'd say 15.
15.
I'd say 5.
5. All right, we'll come back to the answer soon. In news, we've got advanced the Texas Water Safari. You should make your plans to see the boaters come by Riverside Park sometime Saturday afternoon.
Sunday.
Sunday afternoon.
Sunday.
Tomorrow, yeah, Saturday morning is
We start at
when they're
9 on
launched.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, and but we have an advance to local brothers and a cousin who are competing for the first time.
Mhm.
So they were in the same Boy Scout troop. Boy Scout should be capitalized,
Yes.
but they were in the canoeing program of the Boy Scouts. So this is kind of a bucket list thing for
Oh my
the
God.
gang to do.
You're gonna do some, gonna saw some lumber?
And so Morgan has a sidebar with that too.
Yeah, just what to expect from the Water Safari, water pace, having boats, that there's an increase of women teams this year
Yeah.
and novice teams, and that this is the largest field they've ever had, 186 186 boats.
Yeah.
Something just-
All right, I'm gonna type something real quick for people. You can go through the next thing, there, Becky.
And then Amber is trying to get a hold of Joe Dahlstrom, who's in Europe, traveling with the UT alumni band, about what they experienced yesterday at Normandy for the D-Day.
Yeah, I would love to hear Joe's stories about that. I know it's quite an experience to be part of the UT alumni band and getting to do that, be in Normandy for the 75th. 75th. We just did the big package, which we're still in good comments about. What you hear today, Becky, about
A
that?
lady was really complimentary of our package, our D-Day package, and she loved reading all the names and how many people are still alive, and she suggested that we interview all the remaining veterans and get their stories. So,
That would be a
That'd be a
good
huge
project if we could
project.
pull it off. That'd be. I'd love to do that if we had the.
Especially the one guy who served in World War II, Vietnam, and Korea.
Oh
I bet
yeah.
he's got a hell of a story.
well, we had
Yeah.
him.
And who was a POW too.
Yeah.
He was one of our profile people, but
Yeah.
we didn't do a whole lot of information on him.
He got it to load up. I didn't even look at the paper yesterday.
You didn't.
No.
You didn't look at our special D-Day because you're.
I was busy. I was busy.
You're never too busy for the newspaper, right?
Oh,
That's
well.
right.
I think
Alright.
this is the exception.
I know. We won't go to your medical history.
Okay.
But,
And then Elena went to the Bach Festival concert at noon. And-
what was today? Tonight, by the way, you should check out victoriaadvocate.com/calendar so you know what to do. That has everything scheduled. The Bach Festival this evening, about 7:30 in De Leon Plaza, we'll have this fusion band playing, free concert outdoors, so you should bring your lawn chair and find a shady spot because it's going to be warm, and bring a cold one or buy a cold one there and enjoy it.
So will they be on the bandstand or
They set up a stand
on the street?
on the plaza side
Mhm.
of this. Yeah.
A cold one?
The bandstand, not the. I don't know what they'll have for drinks, but I'm sure there will be something available. Although I'm always in favor of BYOB. But, support your local food trucks too, for sure. I think that's what we're gonna eat tonight. Paula said definitely not cooking. And today though I don't remember who was the performer today, but Elena has a story on the noontime performance.
And Emery shot it.
And then Saturday night is the big finale concert at the Fine Arts Center. I think it is. I'm not positive on that.
Yeah, I think it is the last item on the list.
Yeah.
So the big bang at the library tomorrow
Oh,
morning.
yeah.
So
That too.
drums.
And then we have the Texas Zoo column.
Mhm.
Sad news that their ocelot cub died
Yeah.
of some kind of heart problem. That was in the paper yesterday. This morning? I lose track of my days. Yeah, when you learn about things the day before they publish, then you forget what day it published on.
Right.
But speaking of today's paper, I thought interesting issue about the Zell School, historic school against corporate giant AT&T and
Yeah.
where they put their cell tower. We'll have to be at that court hearing.
Yeah,
I wish
Amber's planning to go to that.
Yeah.
I was really hoping she could got a hold of the landowner, but she left a message for the landowner, but they never called back.
Hey Nicole, how are you?
You're
My
Nicole?
Nicole is watching.
Aren't you working at all?
And Dr. Verma's watching us too.
Cool.
All right.
Really? Is he? That's not.
A different Dr. Verma.
Oh, okay.
All right. She says hi. Nicole says hi. Awesome. So we got real time communication
That's
going
a
on.
different doctor.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't his.
That's,
That's
Okay.
his wife.
yeah. All right.
Sorry.
Then
God, I just got to work.
We have a story about the dueling pianos benefit that's coming up for the DeWitt Medical Foundation. That's always a fun time.
He skipped over one that sounds pretty cool. There's
Okay.
a group, a choir, an all-girls choir from Austin that tours the country and gone overseas as well. They're coming to Victoria next week, I believe, or in July, one of the two.
Next week or July? That's the same thing.
There's some coming up.
You have to read the paper.
There's someone coming in July and there's someone coming next week. I don't remember which was, but it sounds like a pretty good concert.
All right, and then we have a story on the 175th anniversary of the YMCA in London, England. But the celebration here in Victoria is going to be the Barbara Briggs Family YMCA, which is very nice since they've renovated it.
Mm-hmm.
They're volunteering for at least 175 minutes on Saturday. So what's that? 2.5 hours? All right.
Almost 3.
Almost 3.
minutes.
My math is lacking lately. You're right. So
It's
that's a
that
great,
hot
good
weather
deed.
When I grew up, we used to go to the YMCA,
Yeah.
and it was actually apartments for men as part of the whole deal. You know, like it was
Like that.
in downtown Denver. There's
YMCA.
supposedly supposed to. That's still there. Actually,
Yeah.
that the whole deal. Now mostly it's just rec centers.
When I
Seems like.
worked in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, many years ago, we'd always go over there and play basketball. Actually, I was younger then, so I was playing basketball more often. But it's funny how different cities YMCA's are bigger deals than other cities. It just depends on, I guess, how strong the YMCA is. And Kay just joined us. Kay McCoy, mayor's wife. Hello, welcome. And then Callie's working on a follow-up, but there is more information on the sad case of the little boy who was hit with the pellet gun BB. And we're looking on hot weather. Your weather report is
Hot and hotter.
supposed to be 99, hovering around 100 Saturday, Sunday. Not up to quite that much yet, but
Then we get a cold front. Ooh,
then will it be what, high of low 90s?
90, yeah, around 90.
Had an intense rain, but it wasn't that long lasting here. It definitely was stormy for a bit, but then it blew through pretty fast. I'm not sure how much rain fell.
I don't know, but I was told there's a lot of rain in Yoakum, and my phone app was showing me when it's time for me to go home last night that it was raining. It's like, oh gee, I'll be in rain all the way home. Not a drop.
Yeah, we appreciate the readers who submitted weather photos, and anytime you want to submit a photo, you can on our website. There's a submission form at victoriaadvocate.com/add photo. Is it singular, Tom? Add photo?
Add photo.
Add
Or submit photo.
submit photo, either way works. Add photo.
If you don't have an account, you can use submit photo.
Ah, okay. So if you don't have an account, victoriaadvocate.com/submit photo. If you do have an account, add photo works fine. Okay, we should promote. I know we've been promoting both, but a couple readers submitted rainbow photos.
Couple cool rainbow photos.
Everybody liked the rainbow. I missed it. I guess I
That's
didn't
pretty.
see the rainbow. It's a double rainbow. Remember that YouTube video? That sensation. The guy acted like he was very stoned out of his mind.
Probably was.
Then, Kathleen, our former Kathleen is watching us. Hey, Kathleen, how are you? How's summer going? Yeah, that sounds good. Is that the best part of teaching, summer? No. Then, Faith, we've got a big package on the Reverend Dimitri Cosby of All Saints Orthodox, the only Orthodox church in the Crossroads. Feature on how he's, have you read it?
He died after suffering a stroke, but it talks a lot about his history and how he was raised Presbyterian and later started exploring the Orthodoxy and became a priest in the Orthodox Church and traveled our country. He has three kids, his wife. They were yesterday was supposed to be their 40th wedding anniversary, so a little sad there.
Yeah.
But he was Presbyterian, she was Methodist, and high school sweethearts. And all
Now
that
they're
stuff.
Orthodox.
And now they're Orthodox. There's only like 35 members in the church. The church has grown since he came, so
I'm the only one here who's been to an Orthodox service, I bet.
I haven't.
All right. I've even met a Hanson brother at one
Wow.
in Tulsa.
I'm impressed.
It was
Which Hanson brother?
Did he sing
I
for
don't
you?
remember now. It's the middle one, long hair,
That they
good
all
looking guy.
have.
I know. I don't know. I can't. Zach, I want to say, but I'm not. Don't hold me to that one. We didn't have a long chat. I didn't get his
Did you get his
autograph.
autograph?
No. Then what's Jennifer writing her popular Revelations column?
They're preparing for her mother's 70th birthday. They're taking her to Orlando to the theme park so she can travel the world at the theme park. You know, she talks about it.
Does that count? Does that count if you go to Epcot Center?
Epcot.
You're traveling the world.
Yeah, her and Jennifer's dad were going to take a trip, international trip, but they couldn't agree on where. So this is a solution.
So they go to Epcot.
They have all those little
yeah,
restaurants
Paris
and stuff.
Yeah.
Epcot actually is
Villages.
pretty fun.
It's
I
a
do
fun
like
place. I've
Epcot.
been there once.
It's the Disneyland for adults.
Adults, yeah.
But the point of it was the gift she's given her mom is a jar with 70 reasons why she loves her, and so she said anybody can do that. You know, make a jar listing 70 or however many reasons you love somebody.
You hear that, Nicole? That's what Good Night Father's Day idea.
So 58 reasons why you love your dad.
58 reasons. No.
And then a couple months I had the ninth one. So 58.
Then you got 50 ways to leave your lover.
That's a little weird. But could you come up? I wonder if she could come up with 58 reasons.
Oh, let's hope so. I'm sure
I was
she
thinking
can.
myself 70 is a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Not that there isn't 70
Yeah,
ways,
but
but
you just
sit down and start thinking about them.
yeah,
But you don't do it all at once. You do it over a period of time.
over 70 days. But,
Yeah. And she said, in her
he's
comment,
nice. He's funny. Okay, I'm done.
but she said, you know,
He loves me.
she writes, say 5 reasons why she loves her mom, and then 5 more reasons pop to her head. So yeah, she said it's pretty easy to do.
Reasons why she loves her mom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's as a birthday.
I
gift.
thought it was. No, never mind.
And she said it's also good therapy that if you're mad or angry about an issue or something that
Then you burn.
you
the
still have
reasons.
permission.
You
You,
burn the
you give
reasons.
yourself
You break the
permission to
glass.
write 50 reasons why you're mad or you don't like something. And
You break
Yeah.
the jar and burn the paper.
All right. Different therapy.
it's a
All
therapy.
right. Well, in sports, we have a feature on the Goliad athlete Dustin
Mo,
Mo,
Yeah.
Curly.
close
No.
to that. Close to that.
And NBA Finals Game 4. Golden State's got to get on the stick, but that's a late game, so I would encourage our subscribers to sign on to their e-edition. If we don't get the final results in that, it will be updated in our e-edition, victoriaadvocate.com/e-edition, all one word, e-edition. And that's a pretty cool way to read it. Have to be sure we update that. And we got the Braves signing, is that a local athlete? Dallas? No?
He played for Houston though.
Oh, okay.
Astros or UH?
The Astros.
Astros. We've got Zam Zhao, local athlete at UT. She's at UT, right? Starting the heptathlon.
Mm-hmm.
She's
At the
done great.
national meet.
In Austin, yeah.
Yeah. Then on the state digest, while I'm looking at that, Tony, you might look at the national digest. We've got a story about the Texas prosecutor says investigators have linked more than 60 killings in at least 14 states to a 79-year-old inmate who may be the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history, Samuel Little. He's cooperating with the investigators, tracing him back to cold case killings dating back to the 70s. Wow.
You know, I was wondering when I read stories about that, there was that woman who was killed in Fort Collins, Peggy Hetrick. I always wondered.
Some serial killer did it.
Yeah, because they thought, because all their theories were blown out of the water, and the only one that police, eventually came up with is somebody just going through and killed her.
It'd be hard to catch that person.
Yeah.
Then there's jury selection in the trial of a former Dallas police officer. This is happening on the first anniversary of the death of Botham Jean, an unarmed man who was killed in his own apartment after Officer Amber Geiger said she mistakenly entered it.
What's the lead on that? What happened?
Jury selection.
Jury selection.
Oh, jury selection.
Then there was a natural gas explosion, 5 workers injured, and with this natural gas line exploded in a residential neighborhood in Santa Fe. Santa Fe doesn't anything else bad happening to it. Dallas area driver was charged with being drunk and causing a wreck that claimed 3 lives. Dallas traffic is bad, that's what I tell you. Anyway, anything big on the national scene, Tony?
This is, I think, just moved. Our military is investigating the president of the U.S. Naval War College amid allegations that he spent excessively, abused his hiring authority, and otherwise behaved inappropriately, including keeping a margarita machine in his office. What's so inappropriate about that?
I guess I better move the margarita machine before Steven comes to visit next week. Company president.
Better get rid of my tequila.
All right.
Minneapolis, a former the cop who shot a 911 caller is sentenced to 12 and a half years, and he apologizes in court.
Did he kill him or just shoot him?
Yes, no, shot and killed. A former Minnesota police officer who shot and killed an unarmed woman who had called 911 said Friday he, quote, knew in an instant I was wrong and apologized to her family just moments before a judge brushed off the defense request for leniency and ordered him to prison for 12 and a half years.
Yeah. When did Florida guy get, the deputy? He got sentenced, didn't he? Or did he get charged? He just got charged. That just came up. Yeah.
What's this? Alabama. University of Alabama trustees vote to refund $26 million gift. The board voted to give back a $26.5 million donation from a philanthropist who recently called on students to boycott the school over the state's new abortion ban.
Wow.
So I guess he's not a favorite.
They refunded $26 million gift?
26.5.
Wow.
The 70-year-old,
If you give me $26.5 million, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
already given out of his pledge
But
last September.
that's sticking to your principles, I guess.
But it
Well, they with
really,
their state funding, that's what they'll.
Yeah, I guess that's it. They don't, because they have more money at stake from the state than that, I guess.
yeah, it was the biggest donation ever made to the university, and Alabama announced it was, considering giving back his money.
Considering.
Within minutes, a maintenance crew removed his name from the law school that was named in his honor.
Wow.
This guy's name is Culverhouse, Hugh F. Culverhouse Jr. He's a 70-year-old real estate investor and lawyer.
Speaking of that, you should just go out and buy your Mega Millions lottery ticket, 56 million.
That's right.
I think it's up to that.
No, it's 500 million.
Oh, 500 million?
It was 400 last time, so it has to be up to about 500
okay.
this time.
I missed a zero then, a digit, huh?
You just read your ticket.
You get, I never buy one. I guess I need to. It's up to,
Powerball is
since it's
40.
that it gets psychologically. Oh, the jackpot's bigger, so I should buy. The same bad odds, whether it's small or big, but I guess.
Actually,
feel
probably worse because more people are.
Yeah, more. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, the ID of the cadet who was killed, the West Point cadet. 22-year-old Christopher J. Morgan of West Orange, New Jersey.
You're much more likely to be hit by lightning than to win the lottery. All right.
He
Well,
was studying law. at
let's
West Point.
wrap it up. So quite a good crowd joining us, so appreciate that. We'll answer our trivia questions. How many Oz books did L. Frank Baum write? We've had a guess of, what did I say, 9, you said 5.
I said 5.
14, 5. The answer is...
3.
Mr. Thomas says it's 14.
14.
14. Did I? What did I say?
Actually, I said 15, but
Yeah.
I was the closest.
Beginning with the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, 1900, and ending with Glinda of Oz, 1920. After Baum's death, other writers carried the torch and continued to write books set in the Oz universe,
Wow.
including Wicked. And the group of musicians that was set to sail on Titanic, but that had this good fortune to switch over to the SS Baltic instead. Nobody really had a guess on that one. We don't know our 1912 musicians, but the answer is, I don't know, it's a well-known group, the London Symphony Orchestra. The group was headed to the United States for the first ever U.S. tour by a British orchestra. When the maiden voyage of the Titanic was delayed, they had to switch to the SS Baltic to make it to the States in time for their first concert. After the sinking of the Titanic, they performed at a memorial concert back in London.
Imagine planning your schedule out 3 months in advance.
Yeah.
Those maybe not 3 months, but
Yeah.
those boat rides.
You know, in the Valley Jet crash, there was one guy who was late and he missed the plane on the doomed
But
plane.
he's forever grateful for whatever reason.
I remember TV and all the journalists swarming around him trying to talk, and he just wanted to get out of the airport.
Yeah.
How they found out about this guy so fast, I don't know.
Right. All right. Well, if you have any news tips, thanks everybody joining us. Give us a call here at the newsroom or questions. Call us at 574-1222. Peace out.